but he had this thing that his girl can't do this and can't do that, and I had to remind him multiple times, I ain't your girl. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we gonna get into a little story time. Yes, spa days. So today I want to talk about obviously a story from my past. It's a chill day. I'm not well. My voice is going, so I don't know how long this is gonna be. But today I want to talk about this guy named Miller. Okay. The other day, my friend, we were talking on the phone. Like, we don't often do that, but when we do, it's like 4 or 5 hour conversations at a time, you know? So she was like, are you going to talk about that guy from Antigua that you swore you were going to be with, that you were planning on moving back home for? I was like, oh, dear Lord. Listen here, okay? I'm a whole mess. I met Miller when I was 15. I met Miller when I was 15. I was still in high school. He is a little older than I am. 15 or 16, one of those years. And he did not go to my high school. And I met him at a function. That's what it was. I went to a wedding and they had a reception. And I met him at the wedding reception. I remember that because we spent all night talking. Like, we were both teenagers. I was probably 15, 16. Anyways. So ever since then, I always had a crush on him. Like, he was my little boo thing, okay? I feel so, like, when I think back about my life, I'm just like, I have all these little things all over the place, like, randomly, like, pop, 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 pop. We connected, we talked, but you gotta understand, at 15 years old, I don't have the freedom that I have now. So it is what it is. My time was limited. We saw each other in passing. It was nothing serious, you know? So when I moved, I kept in contact with him. All that stuff. We talked. All that good stuff. Anyways, I went to Antigua in 2007. Yeah, I went to Antigua in 2007. And that's when we hung out a lot more. I was home for about a month, I think. A month or two. Probably a month. And we hung out a lot. We're both adults, whatever. So we were hanging out. All this time, you know, because I'm telling you, I'm notorious for asking people if they have significant others, men, women, whatever, you know what I mean? So I remember asking this man if he had a girlfriend, and he told me no. Listen here. Listen, why are all of these men with girlfriends talking to me? Now that I'm thinking back on it, I'm just like, every last one of them has somebody, some way, somehow, all over the place. But whatever. What can you do? Like, anyways, I remember him telling me no, he didn't have a girlfriend or whatever. So I'm home in Antigua chilling, and my girlfriend comes to my house, and she's like, oh, I saw your friend the other day. You know, him and his girlfriend was home chilling. I was like, girlfriend? Excuse me. I call him. I'm like, you got a girlfriend? The amount of phone calls that I've made talking about, you got a girlfriend? I should have just left it alone or whatever. So he was like, how, who told you I had a girlfriend or whatever? So I told him. But it was his cousin that told me. You see what I'm saying? And he's like, oh my gosh, she talked too much. I mean, truth or fact, maybe she does, but that was information I needed to know. Anyways, we still hung out. Like, it is what it is. We still hung out. I was young. I didn't know better, you know. We still hung out and all that good stuff. And I remember I left the last night I was in Antigua. This man got so upset. My friends came to see me. And I'm just like, what's with the attitude? The man's revving his car and stuff like that. I was just like, if you want to go, go. I don't know. Miller was like, he was quick. It wasn't nothing. He wasn't serious. Now that I think about it, he wasn't anything serious. But looking back on it, oh my gosh. When I left, I was just like, I spoke to him all the time, like every day. I mean, mind you, I'm pretty sure this man had a girlfriend. That's all I'm saying. I didn't have a boyfriend. But then again, in 2007, I came back. And then it was like, Ricky and Dave were around. So in an instant, I forgot about Miller. Like, whatever. And that whole thing about him having a girlfriend just soured everything for me, because I was just like, you didn't have to lie. Like, at least give me the option of. So I came back to Canada, and then when I came back, that's when I met my best friend. And I used to talk about this boy. I used to talk about, I'm gonna go back next year and we gonna do this. I might move back to Antigua. Yeah, right. Move back where? I'm still in Canada, okay? Listen. This man has never seen me since 2007. I don't play those games. And I've been home multiple times. We talked in the past. I just haven't seen him since 2007. I'm thinking, and I have not. I went home 5 years after that, and his brother saw me. And his brother was like, wait, the big man know you're here? I was like, no. He's like, oh, give me a number so I could tell him. I was like, okay, no problem. So he calls me and he was like, oh my gosh, you're here and all that stuff. I was like, yeah. He's like, when you leaving? I said, tomorrow. He was like, oh, how long you been here for? I said, a month. He's like, oh. Listen here, okay? I don't play those games. You have a girlfriend, you have a life, you live your life, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you lie to me for me to talk to you. If you're honest, you're honest. If we're cool, we're always going to be cool until you do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, logic. I don't know. It's just weird when you actually look back and reflect on your life and all the different people that you came in contact with. Like, Miller was good at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? I was home on vacation. We were cool before I left. We were still cool before I came back down. So, whatever. But after that, you know, I mean, you lied about having a girlfriend. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I might be young, but I'm not an idiot. Sometimes I act like I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm smart. I'm just like, why not just be honest? If you say that I'm your friend and you're my friend, like, we're never friends. We were never friends. You know what I mean? I don't understand these men. Now, you gotta understand, I don't blame the men half the time. I blame myself because I see these behaviors and I allow the behavior and all that good stuff. But the thing about Miller for me was that we didn't live in the same country. So I was cool. I was cool with no attachments after I left because we were never going to see each other again. I knew that. I don't think he knew that. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't have it in me because I'm going to tell you right now, the thing about Miller for me was that he was very stagnant. You know what I mean? There were certain things that we would talk about and I would talk about. Like, clearly, I was trying to plan a life because I thought this man was into me, clearly. But he really wasn't into me. It was a summer fling. It is what it is. I can say that now and I can see that now. You know what I mean? But I feel like even though after years passed and we were talking and stuff like that, it just felt like he was in the same position mentally, probably emotionally, where I left him in 2007. Like, there was no growth. Like, it was just like, am I talking to a teenager right now? Because the things that you are talking about, they don't interest me. And the things that you want to, like, pictures and stuff, like, listen here, guys, okay? I get bored very easily. Now I'm looking back and I'm saying to myself, I was like, damn, I have not seen him since 2007. I have spoken to him previously in the past and stuff like that, but I have not seen him. I have no reason to see him. I don't care to see him. Like, we don't have any bad blood. It's just that I kind of outgrew him. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's what happened, because it was a summer thing, clearly. I left and came back. But he thought, this is the thing that I realize with people. They do stuff and they think that time changes things or heals things. And then boom, I'm supposed to not remember. Nah, buddy, I remember. I self-reflect all the time. And I laugh at myself because I'm like, all the decisions that you're making and the things that you've done in the past, like, look at you, girl, glow, baby. But some of them were time wasting, if not all time wasting situations, but learning experiences. But I don't know. Miller was just one of those, I thought he was going to be my husband type thing. Even though I knew, listen, deep down, I ain't like this man. Give me a break. I had a crush on this man. That was it. And once I got over my crush, that was it. I don't need you around. Like, hello? No. Sorry, I just had to wash my face off, you know. Oof, my whole get ready for my bed. But I was just thinking, I'm like, Miller was very controlling. And he did it in a subtle way. He was one of those guys where they had this mentality, and I know a lot of Caribbean men are like this. I can't paint them all with the same brush. But he had this thing that his girl can't do this and can't do that. And I had to remind him multiple times, I ain't your girl. I could do whatever I want, go wherever I want, be with whoever I want to be with. Listen, I don't know what it is, but no. Oh my gosh. Listen, okay? Life experiences.